So by practicing on our mat, we'll bring a little bit of ease into how we move through life as well. So coming to a comfortable seated position, you can close your eyes and take a deep breath in. Then breathe in a little bit more and a little bit more. Now let this breath out through your mouth. Do that again and even let a sound out as you exhale. So inhaling. Full inhale, a little more. Let it out. Relax your shoulders down. Engage the energy lock at the base of the spine, right at the root chakra, and your Uddiyana Bandha right where your belly is, and Jalandhara Bandha, the chin coming in slightly towards the neck, the crown of the head rising. And as you're breathing here, envision breathing up the length of the spine. So the energy locks hold the energy in for ourselves, but they don't prevent the movement of energy up and down the spine. So you can still move the energy through the chakra system, aligning it. So inhaling up from the base of your spine to the crown of your head. And exhaling back down from the crown of the head, through the neck, down the mid-back, to the lower back, down to the root chakra. And take a few breaths like this, inhaling up and exhaling down. And then maybe bringing a sound to it. You can out loud or to yourself, inhaling so. And exhaling, hum. So, hum. I am. This I am is allowing us to find our true self and thus the ability to flow with grace through life. And take your right hand to your belly and your left hand to your heart. Feel the connection between the heart and the belly. And then releasing your hands down to your sides. You're going to slowly inhale your arms overhead. And then exhale, let your arms float down to your sides. Take a couple of breaths like this. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Just continue feeling your breath. Maybe bringing those words back, inhaling so, and exhaling hum. Right, and as we inhale so and exhale hum, I am. As your arms fall down, just envision yourself letting go of anything else other than I am. We don't need anything else on the mat with us. Any of those thoughts that want to creep in. Nope. On the exhale, let them go. So now you're going to inhale overhead, and on your exhale, twist to the right. Your right hand coming behind you, left hand across your body. Relax your shoulders down, crown of the head rising. Inhale to center and exhale to the left. Relax the shoulders, soften your eyes. Now inhale to center. Exhale to the right. And keep your left hand on your right knee. Bring your right arm overhead. Inhale, open the right side body. And now let your right hand come down to your left knee. Round your spine. Release your arms. Inhale, your arms overhead. Exhale, twist to the left. Now inhale, raise your left arm overhead. Open your left side. Bring your left hand down to your right knee. Around your spine. Inhale, overhead. Clasp your hands together. Roll your palms to face up and grow a little bit taller. Now release your arms out to your sides and take your right arm across your body. Go ahead and hug the right arm in towards your chest, bending your left elbow. Then your left hand comes to your right forearm. Almost, Lindsay. Yes, perfect. Now open your arms. Left arm comes across your body. Bend your right elbow. Hug your left forearm into your body. Rolling the shoulder back and in. Yes, nice. And now open wide. Open your heart up towards the ceiling. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Beautiful. Just draping your chest down. And go ahead and round up through your spine. Reverse the crossing of your legs. Inhale, overhead. Beautiful, long. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Nice. Dropping the lower back down towards the belly. And now rounding up through your spine. Roll your shoulders up and down and back. Perfect. Take the soles of your feet to the floor. Your hands behind you. And now let your knees fall side to side. And go ahead and come back to center. We're going to go ahead and start at the top of the mat today. So coming to the top of your mat. Yeah, we're starting a little bit different. And inhale your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Let yourself dangle here. Swing side to side. Relax your shoulders. Soften your neck. And now round up through your vertebrae. One vertebrae at a time. Inhale overhead, deep inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Rotate side to side, releasing. And then round up through your spine. Inhale overhead. And you're going to exhale to fold forward once more. Swing a little side to side. And then rounding up through your spine. Inhale overhead. And exhale, fold forward. So if you're wanting to protect your lower back in any of these postures, just bend your knees a little bit and that'll protect the lower back. So those who have any lower back soreness, bring your right knee back to the back, right foot back to the back of the mat for a lunge. And an inhale overhead. Open the hips. exhale. Let your hands come forward to the top of the mat. And go ahead and step back for plank. You can come to your knees or your toes, lowering all the way down to the mat or just into chaturanga. Tops of the feet if you come all the way down to the mat. Nice. Inhale, open forward, whatever you're ready for. Go ahead and flow back to your Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. I'm going to walk your feet out, bending one knee and the other. And then sink back into both heels. And go ahead and step forward or walk forward or hop forward to the top of the mat. Round up through your spine. Inhale, your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen to a flat back. Exhale, release down, and you're going to step back with your left leg into a lunge, coming to the top of your left knee. You can inhale your arms overhead. Allow this opening. Beautiful. And then release your hands to the top of the mat. Curl your left toes under. Step back with your right foot to meet your left in plank. Lower all the way down to the mat or into chaturanga. Inhale, open forward. Exhale, flow back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Raise your right leg up towards the sky and bend your right knee. We're going to circle with the right knee. The right knee comes down towards the left, around and up. Just circle a few times in this direction. And then reverse the direction. And now bring your right foot way forward to the top of the mat, to the outside of your right hand. Come down to your left knee again, top of your left foot. Bring your right hand to your right inner thigh and gaze over your right shoulder. Nice breathing here. Take your hands back to the mat, and you're going to curl your left toes under, step forward to the outside of your left hand with your left foot coming into a squatting position, hands to heart center, and only come as deep as is comfortable for your knees. Let the sits bones drop here. Perfect. Let your hands come to the middle of the mat. Raise your hips up, toe heel, your feet back into hip distance apart. Round up through your spine. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release down. Step back with your... let's go back to plank. Lower down for chaturanga. Inhale, open forward into your up dog or cobra. Flow back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Nice. And you're going to raise your left leg up towards the sky. Bend your left knee. We'll do those hip circles on this side. So bring your left knee down to meet your right, around and up. And again, down, around and up. Yes. And then maybe in the opposite direction. Now go ahead and step all the way forward to the top of the mat. Your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Beautiful. And right foot steps forward to the outside of your right hand, coming into a squatting position, hands to heart center. And release your hands down to the mat, raising your hips, toe heel, your feet in together. Round up through your spine, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale overhead. You're going to exhale, hands come down to heart center. Step back with your right foot into warrior one. Inhale, arms overhead. As you exhale, step onto your left foot, right foot comes forward. You're going to extend through your right leg, circling it around. I don't have a lot of room. And right foot comes back into warrior one. Nice job, Laura. Inhale overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Right knee comes forward. Inhale, extend through your right leg, circling it around, back into warrior one. Awesome. Inhale overhead. Exhale, right knee comes forward. Inhale, extend. Circle your right leg back into warrior one. Inhale overhead. And you're going to fold forward to the top of the mat into forward fold. Round up through your spine. Inhale overhead. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Step back with your left foot into warrior one. Landing here. Inhale overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Left knee comes forward. Inhale, extend through the left leg. Circling it around back into warrior one. Inhale overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Left knee comes forward. Inhale, extend. Circle around, land into your warrior one. Inhale overhead. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Coming forward, left knee. Extend through your left leg. Circle it around, landing back into warrior one. Inhale overhead, beautiful. Exhale, we're going to fold forward to the top of the mat in Uttanasana. Round up through your spine. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, back down. Step back with your right leg into a lunge. And you're going to inhale overhead. Open, press back through your right heel. Bring the shoulder blades into the back. Drop your shoulders to lengthen the neck. Yes. Breathe. You're going to release your hands forward. Take your right hand down to the mat and raise your left arm up towards the sky. Feel the shoulders stacking. Nice. And release your left hand down to the mat. You'll step back for plank. Lower down for chaturanga. Inhale, open forward. Exhale, flow back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, step forward to the top of the mat. Round up through your spine. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, back down. Step back with your left leg into a lunge. Go ahead and inhale overhead. Opening the heart towards the ceiling. Press back through your left heel to lengthen the back leg. You're going to release forward. Left hand comes to the mat. Right arm rises, twisting towards your right inner thigh. Still lengthening the left leg. Maybe gazing up at the ceiling if it's comfortable. Let your breath root you in your practice. Go ahead and release your right hand down to the mat. Step back for plank. Lower down for chaturanga. Inhale, open forward. Exhale back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. And enjoy your Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. You're going to take your feet out wider than mat distance. So out onto the floor beside you. Just be careful not to slip if your floor is slippery. And you're going to do some circles of the hips. First in a clockwise direction. And then reverse and go in a counterclockwise direction. And come back into your wide-legged down dog. Take a breath here. Gazing back through your feet. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and come down to your knees and then bring your toes together behind you, pressing back into child's pose. Walk your hands off to the left side of your mat, taking your right hand on top of your left. And then to center, and then off to the right, and on the right, your left hand on top of your right. And now come back to center. You're going to slide your hands back in towards your knees. Go ahead and bring the knees together, hip distance apart. Round up, roll your shoulders up and down and back. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, let your right arm drop back towards your right heel. Inhale, right arm forward. Exhale, left arm drops back towards left heel. Inhale, left arm forward. Exhale, bring both arms back to the small of your back. And now we're still early in the practice, so decide, where you would like to be in camel. It can be right here, just lengthening your spine, or like you see Lindsay, you can come all the way back into full camel if that's something that you have in your practice. Breathe. Go ahead and release. Come back to tabletop. Take a breath here. And then round into cat. And arch into cow. And come back to your flat back. Curl your toes under and press back for Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and gaze forward between your hands. Step, walk, or hop to the top of the mat. Round up through your spine. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release down. Step back with your right leg into a lunge. Inhale, overhead. And this time we're going to twist. Hands come to heart center and twisting towards your left knee. So right elbow to left knee. Nice spine lengthening. And if you want to come into a deeper version of the pose, you can, bringing your right arm on the outside of your left knee and your left arm rising. Release your hands down to the mat. Square your hips. Step back for plank. Lower down for chaturanga. Inhale, open forward. Exhale back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. You're going to raise your right leg up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, right foot comes forward between your hands for a lunge. Inhale, arms overhead. Nice job. Exhale, hands come to heart center and twisting towards your right knee. So you can come to a deeper version of the pose if you like, bringing your left hand to the outside of your right leg. Breathe. And now inhale overhead. Exhale, take your hands forward to the top of the mat. Step forward into forward fold. Round up through your spine. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, back down. Step back with your left leg into a lunge. Inhale overhead. Exhale, twist towards the knee. Inhale overhead. Breath to movement. Exhale, hands come forward. Plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, open. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left foot comes forward between your hands, rising into your lunge. Exhale, twist towards the knee. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, step forward to the top of the mat. Round up through your spine. Nice. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Hold here. Let the crown of your head drop. Bring your hands up behind your back for waterfall. Clasp them together and let them fall forward. Release the back of the legs. Breathe into the hamstrings. Relax your lower back. Nice. And now release your hands down to the mat. Notice your feet and pick your toes up and spread your toes one at a time on the mat. And then just feel this anchoring through the soles of the feet, through the toes, the ball of the foot, the heel, the outside edge of your foot. And now inhale, lift and lengthen to a flat back. And exhale, fold in. Inhale, lift and lengthen to a flat back. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, folding in. Nice. Step back with your right foot into warrior one. Inhale, overhead. You're going to exhale, open into warrior two. Sink down into your warrior two. Maybe give it just a little more than you usually do. Yes, nice. Just a little more. Reverse warrior two, side angle. And go ahead and flow here. Dancing warriors, reverse warrior to side angle. Find how this feels good for you. Now come up for warrior two. Take your hands behind your back, clasp them together, and you're going to fold forward to the inside of your left knee. Crown of the head dropping. Release your hands down to the mat to the inside of your left foot. Rotate your right heel back, coming into a nice low lunge. You can stay on your hands or come down onto your elbows if you like, or you can use blocks. Listen to your body. Few breaths here, opening. Relax the hips. Go ahead and come back to your hands. You're going to step back with your left foot to meet your right in plank. Lower down for chaturanga. Inhale, open forward. Exhale back to Adho Mukha Svanasana and take a breath in down dog. Inhale and exhale. Nice. Step forward to the top of the mat. Round up through your spine. Inhale overhead, anchoring through those toes. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release down. Sit back with your left leg into warrior one. Rise into your warrior one. Exhale, open into warrior two. Sinking down. Take your right hand to your right inner knee. And just notice if your knee is pointing towards the middle of your right foot. So a lot of times our hips are tight and our our forward knee is going to want to roll in. Just make sure you got that hip opening and then extending through your legs. Nice. So reverse warrior, left hand down, left leg, right arm overhead, and side angle. And then go ahead and have fun with this, play with it. Your own personality. You sink in a little deeper. And then come up to warrior two. Take your hands behind you, clasp your hands together to roll your shoulders open. And you're going to hinge forward to the inside of your right knee. Nice. Soft breath. Release your hands down to the mat to the inside of your right foot. You can kind of scoot your right foot off to the right if you need to. Left heel rotates back, coming into this low lunge. And then staying on your elbows or staying on your hands or coming down to your elbows, whichever feels good for your body. You can always come to your left knee too if you need to. Breathing. So come back onto your hands. You're going to step back with your right foot to meet your left in plank. Lower down for chaturanga. Inhale, opening forward. Exhale back to down dog. And you can always just take out that flow and come right back to down dog. So you're going to step forward to the top of the mat. Round up through your spine. Nice. Inhale overhead. Exhale, draw your hands down to heart center. And then release your arms alongside you for Tadasana. And feel the soles of your feet anchoring to the mat. And then take your right hand to your belly and your left hand to your lower back. Just allow a connection here between the front and the back of your body. Yes, now release your arms down. Feel the crown of your head rising. You're going to inhale overhead. As you inhale overhead, turn sideways on your mat to face the long side of your mat. And as you exhale, lean to the left, opening up your right side. Inhale up to center. Exhale, step out to the back of your mat it might be your left foot or your right foot, depends on which side you're facing. Inhale your arms overhead. And exhale, release your arms, face your left foot towards the back of the mat. Bring your body weight forward and sink down for triangle. Now you're going to bend your left knee. Inhale, face towards the back of your mat into your lunge. And then exhale, hands come to the back of the mat, meeting the left foot. You're going to come into a lunge, whatever version of a lunge feels good for you. Maybe all the way into a squat and feel left knee bent and right toes facing up towards the ceiling if you like. Yeah. Now go ahead and just, you have it, Lindsay, with the left toes. Yeah, right toes. Perfect. Go ahead and slide your right foot over to meet your left. Round up through your spine. Inhale overhead. Exhale, lean to the right, pressing into your left foot, opening the left side body. Inhale to center. Exhale, step out wide. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, right toes face towards the front of the mat. Bring your body weight forward and sink down for Trikonasana. Yes, breathe here. Feel the opening in Trikonasana. You're going to bend your right knee. Inhale into a lunge facing the top of your mat. Exhale, hands come to the top of the mat. Come into your squatting position facing the long side of your mat. Your left toes raising. Nice. Slide the left foot over to meet the right. Round up through your spine. So we'll do that with breath meeting movement. Inhale overhead. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, left foot steps out. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, left foot faces the back of the mat. Bring your body weight forward. Sink down into Trikonasana. Inhale into your lunge. Exhale into the squat. Inhale, right foot slides over to meet your left. Round up through your spine, arms coming overhead. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, step out with your right foot. Inhale, your arms overhead. Exhale, right toes point to the front, drop into Trikonasana. Nice. Inhale into your lunge. Exhale to the squat. Inhale, right foot slides over, round up through your spine, arms coming overhead. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, left foot steps out. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, Trikonasana, left foot. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, squat. Inhale, right foot slides over to meet left, round up through the spine, arms come overhead. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, step out wide. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, right foot, Trikonasana. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, hands come to the mat, squatting. Inhale, slide this left foot over to meet the right. Round up through your spine, arms coming overhead. Exhale, release your hands down to your sides. We'll come to some balancing here. Right knee raises. Bring your right knee out to the side for tree. Maybe bringing your arms overhead. Nice. You're going to release your arms out to your sides. Take your right knee forward. I'm going to turn sideways. And you're going to take your hands to heart center and then coming into Virabhadrasana 3. Right leg extends behind you. You can bring your arms in front of you if you like. And then releasing into a forward fold, right leg raised. Let your right leg come down to meet your left. Round up through your spine. Roll your shoulders up and down and back. Nice. Raise your left knee. Left knee comes out to the side for tree. Perfect. Inhale overhead. Breathing. How is everybody? Release your arms out to your sides. Take the left knee forward. Extend through the left leg. And then you're going to hinge forward at your hips, coming into Virabhadrasana 3 on this side. Hands at heart center or arms out in front of you. And then release your hands down to the mat, left leg raised. Left foot comes down to meet right. You're going to round up through your spine and go ahead and face the short side of your mat again, the top of your mat. Inhale overhead and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, back down. Step back with your right foot into warrior 1. Inhale overhead. As you exhale, right knee comes forward. Extend through your right leg. Inhale. Exhale into warrior 3. Release your right foot back behind you, warrior 1. Inhale overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center, right knee comes forward. Inhale, extend through the right leg, and warrior 3. Release your right foot back behind you. Inhale overhead. Exhale, right knee comes forward. Just flow with grace. Inhale, controlling the movement, be in your body. Forward for warrior 3. Releasing back into warrior 1, and this time, inhale overhead. Exhale, step forward to the top of the mat in your forward fold. Round up through your spine. We'll do the other side. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release down. Step back with your left foot into warrior 1. Inhaling overhead. On your exhale, left knee comes forward. Inhale, extend through the left leg and hinge forward into Virabhadrasana 3. Hinging forward any amount. Release your left foot back behind you. Inhale overhead. Nice. Exhale, left knee comes forward. Extend through your left leg. Folding into Warrior 3. Release the left foot back behind you. Inhale overhead. Exhale, left knee coming forward. Extend through your left leg. Hinge into your Warrior 3, any amount. Back into Warrior 1, and we'll inhale overhead. And exhale, fold forward to the top of the mat into Uttanasana. Just shake it out a little bit, side to side here. And then inhale, lift and lengthen to a flat back. Exhale, release down. You're going to step back for plank. So we're going to hold here in plank. We're going to come to side plank. Right hand comes to the center line of your body, and then raising your left arm up, coming into your side plank. Release the left hand down to the mat. Left hand comes to the center line of your body. Right arm rises. So you can be down on your knees, right, doing this. And come back to center, or staying on your toes. So we're going to do a little different move here. Come down to your elbows. And this can be done on your knees as well. So you decide which version you would like. So you're on your elbows in a plank position. Take your right hand to the mat and rise into your side plank, raising your left arm. Yep. Now come back down onto the elbows. Take your left hand to the mat, rise into side plank. Come back down to your elbows. Take your right hand to the mat, rise into side plank. Come back down to your elbows. Left hand to the mat, rising into side plank. Back down to the elbows. Take your right hand to the mat, rising into side plank. Nice. Come back down to the mat. We'll do once more each side. Left hand to the mat, opening into side plank. Come back down to the elbows. Right hand comes to the mat, rising into side plank. And then back down to your elbows. Come down to your knees, all the way down to your belly. One hand on top of the other. Beautiful. Doesn't that feel good in your sides? Nice. Inhale, send an inhale all the way down into your lower back. And without bending your knees, just wiggle your hips side to side. A little release in the hips and the sacrum. Nice. Bring your arms out in front of you on the floor and spread your fingers wide. You're going to inhale here and then exhale. Raise your chest, raise your feet. Elbows come into your sides. Nice. And little pulses up, up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up. Release down. Forehead to your hands. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. You're going to bend your knees and reach around for your feet with your hands. Press your feet into your hands for bow. Now, if this is not comfortable on your back, just come into child's pose, right? Listen to your own body. Go ahead and release down. You're going to take your hands right beneath your shoulders and press up to tabletop. So in tabletop, round your spine in cat. And then arch into cow. Nice. Come back to flat back. And you're going to come down to your elbows. Elbows are shoulder distance apart. We're coming to dolphin. You curl your toes under and raise your hips up. Nice. Extending up through your shoulders. Awesome, Lindsay. Breathing. Raise your right leg up towards the sky. Bring your right foot down. Raise your left leg up towards the sky. Bring your left foot down. Another couple breaths here. And then come down to your knees. Back to child's pose with your arms alongside your body. And take a breath here, letting your chest melt over your legs. And then we're going to take a hold of our heels and raise your hips up off of the mat. Draw your chin in towards your chest for rabbit. Let your weight fall forward and releasing between the shoulder blades. And lowering down, round up through your spine into a seated hero. Take your hands to the mat and you're going to come back to a squatting position at the back of your mat here. So you take your hands to heart center, let your knees open wide. And this could be where you want to stay, or if you want to try a little more for crow, bringing your hands down to the mat. They're shoulder distance apart. And then your knees to your upper arms or even into your armpits. Raise your hips. And then just playing with raising one foot then the other. Yeah, taking flight. Just have a little fun with it as much as you would like to do, whatever you feel comfortable with. So then coming back into your squatting position here at the back of your mat, take your right hand to the center line of your body. Bring your left arm back behind you. And you can stay here, or if you want to take a bind, you bring your right arm in front of your right shin. Maybe clasp your hands together behind you. Maybe gaze over your left shoulder. Yes. And just remembering, always do only what is good for you. And when you're doing that, go ahead and come back to center. Have some nice self-talk. Like, congratulate yourself for listening to your body. Your left hand to the center line of your body. Your right arm behind you. And then if you want to take that bind, left arm comes in front of your shin. Opening, gazing over the right shoulder. Nice. And releasing back to center. You're going to come down to your knees. Walk your hands forward for puppy. Let your chest drop between your arms. Allow the spine to extend long. Right, there's a little bit of gravity working on the spine here to create some space between each of your vertebrae. Go ahead and walk your hands back, maybe hand distance. We're going to come back to down dog. So raise your hips, come back to your Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale and exhale. You're going to raise your right leg up towards the sky. And now bring your right foot forward between your hands for warrior one. Inhaling overhead. Open into warrior two. Nice. Straighten your right leg, bring your body weight forward, and sink down into Trikonasana. Beautiful. Now bending your right knee, take your left hand to your left hip. We're going to come forward for Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Take your right hand in front of your right foot. Raise the left leg. Then if you're comfortable, raising your left arm. And you can challenge your core if you want. Think about raising your right arm off of the floor. And then release your left foot way back to the back of your mat. Step back into your down dog. Take a breath here. Inhale and exhale. Actually, windshield wiper your heels side to side. Release the hips a little bit. And then flow back into your heels. Raise your left leg high towards the sky. Inhaling. Exhale, left foot comes forward between your hands. Warrior one. Rising. Nice. Open into warrior two. Straighten your left leg. Bring your body weight forward and sink down for Trikonasana. Now take your right hand to your right hip. Bend your left knee. We're going to come forward into Ardha Chandrasana. Walking the left foot in. Rolling the hips. And then if you're ready, raising your right arm. Breathe. And release your right foot way to the back of the mat. Step back for a down dog. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Raise your right leg up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, right knee outside of right elbow, hovering. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee across your body into a plank position. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, left elbow. Now inhale, right leg high. Exhale, bring your right knee into your chest. Come forward for pigeon. And of course, those with any knee issues, turn over onto your back for this hip opener. And if it's comfortable, folding forward over your legs, right? If you need anything underneath your right hip, grab a block or a blanket or pillow, whatever's near you. And allow yourself some time to melt into this pose. Inhale and exhale. Soften your shoulders. Relax your hands. And then notice where in your right hip you're feeling the most opening. And send a long, deep inhale into that spot. And now just take a long, slow exhale and melt. Inhaling and exhaling. Relax your neck. Release your jaw. Let your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. And then walk your hands back in towards your body. Raising your chest, a little bit of a heart opener here. If you want to reach back for your back foot, you can. And then release, curl your left toes under. Come back for down dog. Windshield wiper your heels side to side here. Right, we have more hip opening in one hip than the other. And then sink back into your heels. Raise your left leg high. Inhale. Exhale, left knee outside of left elbow in a hovering plank position. Grab the core. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee outside of right elbow. Hug the knee in. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, outside of left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, outside of right elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, outside of left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, outside of right elbow. Nice. Inhale, left leg high. Here's your reward. Bring your left knee forward, coming into pigeon. Left foot comes to the right side of your mat. You square your hips and folding forward over the left leg. And again, if you have knee issues, turning onto your back. Inhaling and exhaling. See if you can just release your entire body into the mat, into this present moment, and then drawing your attention inward to connect with the true self. Noticing where you're feeling the most opening in your left hip. Just find one tiny spot and inhale into that spot. And then exhale, melting that spot. Your breath flowing with ease. Now slowly walking your hands back into your body. Open the heart. A little bit of a back bend. You can bend your back knee if you like. And then curl your right toes under. Come back to your last down dog. Left foot comes back to meet right. Windshield wiper your heels if that feels good. Bend and straighten your knees if that's what your body likes. And then press back into both heels and take a breath. Inhale. And exhale. And you're going to go down to your knees. And go ahead and swing your legs around. We'll come down onto our back. And raise your right leg up towards the sky. And then bring your left leg long on the mat. You can take a hold of anywhere on your right leg. You could have a strap if you like. It's encouraging the right leg to come closer towards the chest. Maybe even if you can, taking a hand along the back of your knee and just encouraging a relaxation there. And then you'll let your right leg drop off to the right any amount. I'm going to hit the wall so I can't go too far. And then bring your leg to center. Now bend your right knee. Let your right knee come off to the right side of your ribs. And you're just going to play with your right foot, bringing it back and forth across your body. And then hug your right knee into your chest and circle the right ankle. And then switch legs. Extend the right leg long. Take a hold of the left leg. It could be behind your left thigh. It could be on your left calf. It could be a strap. It could be a yoga toe lock. Right, and opening these hamstrings helps with the lower back. Right, sometimes it's tight hamstrings that cause some of our lower back tightness. Now take a hand and see if you have a hand available, rubbing behind your knee and allowing some softening there. And now you'll let your left leg come off to the left, any amount, just until your right hip wants to roll up. Once your right hip wants to roll up, come back a little bit. And then bend your left knee to the side of your left ribs and bring your left foot back and forth across the body. And hug your right knee into your chest, circle your left knee, circle your left ankle. Now bring both knees into your chest and circle your knees, but with the intention of really noticing how your lower back feels on the mat. And then go in both directions. Just feel what's going on with the lower back as the knees move, and can you let go of any tension there? Maybe the side to side rocking feels good for you. Maybe in and out. And then take your feet up towards the ceiling to make footprints on the ceiling for happy baby. You can play with happy baby any way you would like. Draw your knees into your chest. Bring your legs long on the mat for Savasana. Your arms down alongside you. And I want to start with a counted breath. We didn't really get to any specific breath work in our practice today. So let's take a couple of counted breaths here, and I'm going to help you with these. I'm going to count for you. I'm going to count an inhale of 4, a hold of 2 at the top and the bottom of the breath. And you can grab any props you want first too, because this can be a nice transition just right into your Savasana. So we'll go ahead and get started with the breaths. You're going to exhale. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2. And now press, allow your right leg to melt on the mat. Allow the left leg to soften. Breathe down into your lower back and exhale. Allow the lower back to melt onto the mat. Soften your right shoulder, down your right arm to your right fingertips. Soften your left shoulder, and down the left arm all the way to the left fingertips. Rolling your eyes back inside your head. Withdrawing your senses. Becoming aware of your breath. And let small, tiny, tiny little movements in your toes. Gently draw your right knee into your chest and your left knee into your chest. And just give your knees a hug. And roll to the side of your body. Allowing this connection with your inner self to deepen and maintaining this connection, slowly pressing up for a comfortable seated position. And drawing your hands together at heart center. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be at peace, and may you be free. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.